Hello and welcome everyone, my name is the Clever Fool. Today we will be jumping back into the official Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition campaigns with Genghis Khan, a classic. Also, the last of our one-sword campaigns that follow a single storyline. We still have the historical battles to go, but I'm going to save those for the very end. So for the time being, this will be the last one-sword campaign. After this, we will move on to greater and more inspiring challenges. I'm looking forward to it. No special achievement this time. Let's just jump right in.
A blue wolf took as his spouse a fallow doe. They settled at the head of the Onon River to raise their offspring, and there were born the Mongols. So begins my life's work, the secret history of the Mongols. I have been selected to compose this epic because great events are about to take place. We are going to leave Mongolia. I have lived always on this frigid, dry, and endless steppe. The tribes here squabble like vultures, fighting over the desiccated corpse of a marmot. We fight over limited resources, scarce water, few trees, sparse grass for our herds to graze on. A wise and dangerous man named Temujin means to change all this. He says that if the tribal conflict is to end, the Mongols require but two things. First, we need green pastures for our herds. With more to go around, there will be less competition among tribes. Second, we are a culture of warriors. We need a common enemy with which to do battle. To meet both these needs, Temujin has come up with the most modest of schemes: to unite the tribes and go to war with anyone who stands in our path. How, we ask him, how can nomadic horsemen in felt tents embark on a campaign of world conquest? Temujin replies that we will not fight as warriors, but as a unified army. We fight not for personal glory, but for the glory of the Horde. And with those words, the name of Temujin has passed into almost obscurity. His name is replaced with the title Great Khan, Genghis Khan.
Nice. Solid voice acting there. More impact could have been delivered at the end there, but overall it sounded good. Well, the easiest objectives in the game. Wait for instructions from Genghis Khan. Our hints tell us that you can change diplomacy settings whenever you want, but do not be surprised if the other tribes respond to your actions. Only monks are able to pick up, drop, or garrison relics in monasteries, and use the objectives button to keep track of new objectives or those that have changed. Our scouts report that Genghis Khan's horde in yellow has assembled in the south of the map. Some warriors in orange have been tasked to visit the neighboring tribes and convince them to join the Great Khan's forces. The Naiman in green live to the north. Their military consists of cavalry archers. Ooh, the color changed. It is said that the Naiman are at war with the Taichiuds. Taichiuds. That's how I'm going to pronounce that. The Taichiuds in purple, they switch colors. Have a camp in the west guarded by light cavalry. So in the old game, the Naiman used to be purple and the Taichiuds used to be green. That's interesting. The northwest is controlled by the Karaids in blue, a Turkic tribe. The army of the Karaids consists of mounted archers assisted by monks. Far to the east, you will find a village of the Uyghurs in Zion, who are known for their powerful camel riders. Okay, so where were we? The Ungirads in gray are the most religious tribe and worship Tengri, the sky god. It is very likely that their Mangudai will join you if you can prove that the sky god is on your side. And while most steppe dwellers are not hostile to you, the Garakitai in red are an exception. They are not interested in joining Genghis Khan, and they will harass your men with their mounted archers. Unfortunate. So yeah, I do now is wait for instructions. All of us in the Dark Age.
The horde of Genghis Khan approaches. You men, you will visit each of the outlying tribes. You must convince as many as you can to join our glorious army. But beware the Karakitai. They are without honor.
Alright. So we are going to be playing as the Mongols throughout this campaign. They are a cavalry archer civilization. I love cavalry archers. So they fire faster, and our light cavalry get extra HP, our hunters work faster, and we have a unique Mengudai unit that fires really fast and does bonus damage against siege equipment. Our unique techs are nomads, where lost houses don't decrease population headroom, which is honestly quite easily one of the most underwhelming technologies in the game, and drill, that allows siege workshop units to move faster. Actually incredible. Also, our scouts can see further as well, which is an excellent bonus as well. So let's group our melee units to group 1 and our archer units to group 2 to make them a little bit easier to control. Our new objective here is to visit as many tribes as possible and convince them to join Genghis Khan. Let's go ahead and talk to the Ungirads here first, because they're the closest to us.
We will follow you if you can prove to us that you are favored by the sky gods. Bring to us a holy relic.
Okay, in order to bring a relic to these guys, we need a monk, and since we do not have one right now, it is impossible for us to fulfill this objective, sadly. Let's go ahead and visit the blue team, the Cariads.
Winter has been hard, and our warriors are hungry. Bring us 20 sheep, and we will join you. If you are injured, our monks can heal you.
So notice the context clue provided in that last section. These guys have monks, and they want sheep. All we need to do is provide them sheep. And now, with the new improved UI, we can actually tell how many sheep we've brought to them, which is a really nice touch, actually. Now, finding sheep just requires us to run around the map a little bit. So I will take the effort to help these guys out. So we've managed to bring 5 sheep over. Let's see if we can find any more. We might want to visit the Naiman in the meantime. That's 8 sheep. And there appears to be a pen here of some sort. It's got sheep inside. And some patrolling enemies. Let's dodge the cavalry archers and let our heavy cavalry engage. We lost one of our cavalry archers, sadly. But we gained many sheep. In fact, this is 9 sheep, so we're not quite there yet. We need 3 more. But trading 1 cavalry archer for destroying, I think it was like 5 or 6 cavalry archers in a Mengudai. It's not so bad. I would have preferred to keep him alive so that my monks could heal him up later. But I don't foresee the loss of a single cavalry archer to be a run-ending prospect here. So we should have 17 sheep over to these guys. We only need 3 more. You'd figure with so many sheep nearby, they'd be able to find them on their own. But alas, sometimes you just gotta do the work for them. Let's send 1 light cavalry over to the Tachiyuds. Here's 5 more sheep. 6 more sheep, in fact. So after we send these guys over, we should be able to get our monks online.
The Naiman are our enemy. If you drive them from the steppes, then and only then will we join you.
I really like that sound clip. It's well done. The voice acting's really grown on me in this game. It's pretty crisp and clean. I feel like where it lacks is impact at some times. But otherwise, it is all very professionally done.
Thank you, great Khan. We will honor our word by providing you with these soldiers.
Very good. Free soldiers is always appreciated. So the Taichi Yudes want us to kill the Naiman. The Naiman want us to kill the Taichi Yudes. Ostensibly. Whatever shall we do?
You must prove that our people will benefit from this alliance. There is a great wolf on you, whose pack has been attacking our flocks. Slay him, and we will join your horde.
Sounds good. Let's send this light cavalry over to see what the Naiman want. And I think I'm going to do this objective next, actually. So we need to kill Ornlund the wolf. Now that we have some monks, we should be able to heal ourselves nicely. Let's regroup our cavalry archers to group 2 here.
We are at war with the Taichuans. Destroy their camp and we will join you.
Pretty straightforward. What we still need to do is find a relic. Excellent. So now, let's go help out Teal here. The wolf, I believe, should be close to Teal. I think having cavalry archers would be very helpful here. Now, I don't remember Ornlu's stats, but what I do remember is that wolves take bonus damage from just about every source. So that's why, like, units such as spears are really good against them. Now, I don't know if either light cavalry or... Oh no, light cavalry have bonuses against monks, so they do quite well against wolves, I think. They should be at the top of this cliff face here. I think the shiny one is the actual wolf. I want to bait him to the bottom of the cliff here. Run! Oh, don't let him catch you. Very good. He takes a lot of damage. Still no indication of how much damage he actually does to us, however. I did not know that he attacked monks. But there's one of our monks down, unfortunately. Well, that was sloppy. Now we can't afford to lose our second monk, otherwise we won't be able to pick up the relic later.
Yes, that is the belt of the Great Wolf. We will join you, Genghis Khan, and to seal the agreement, we will give you the gift of flaming arrows.
So we got chemistry in the Dark Age, very nice. But we did lose a monk. I thought wolves weren't supposed to attack monks, so I thought it was safe to leave him there. But I guess Ornlu is no ordinary monk. So whatever we do, we cannot afford to lose this monk. Otherwise, we will not be able to pick up a relic. So you gotta be aware of that and make sure that we are not losing our monk here. We still need to find a relic as well. There's still that issue. In terms of picking between the Naiman and the Taichiyuds, I think the choice is I'm going to defeat the light cavalry and get these cavalry archers on my side. Okay, so our next two orders of business would be to destroy these light cavalry here, send one guy back, and then find a relic somehow. Hopefully these wolves don't kill my monk off. Alright, let's destroy the Taichiyuds. We got camel riders on our side, and flaming arrows, and the hill advantage. So this should be basically a one-sided slaughter. Yep. So now I can just send one guy back to the Naiman here. And start searching for a relic. Now if I remember back from my childhood, there is a relic guarded by the Karkitai in the western side of the map here. And I wonder if there's a way to cross the river here. It doesn't seem so. Yep, sadly not. So we're gonna need to go around.
Because you have vanquished our enemy, we will gladly join the horde.
Very good. That's a lot of enemies. There's the monastery. Oh, where is our cavalry going? There's no shallows here, are there? Our friend might be boned here. I definitely can't lose this monk, so I'm actually just gonna keep him completely out of the fight. Have this guy keep scouting around, see what's good. Yeah, there's definitely a relic in there, if not a monk. It'd be a massive debate if there's turned out to be a monk garrison inside. We lost a camel, unfortunately. But by the looks of things, we are in good shape now. Let's bring our monk over to get ready to pick up the relic and bring it to the gray side. And I think that's going to be our last objective here. So it'll be a very fast level. Man, Ornlu just murking one of our monks there was kind of funny, not gonna lie. He basically one-shot him too. I didn't even get a chance to react properly. There's our relic. Cool, and now we head back to the Ungirads to finish what we started here. So, as I understand it, I played Genghis Khan this campaign several times, so none of this is a surprise for me. But I heard that the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition actually has 3 sets of achievements for this campaign, which I think is pretty cool. I think the other campaigns that have multiple achievement missions in them, Attila the Hun had a lot. They had the Catalonian Fields, the Scourge of God, and the Fall of Rome. So they had 3. And I believe Barbarossa had 2. Führer Teutonicus, as well as what is it? A truly holy emperor for level 1 and 3. So I think this is the last of the campaigns that have more than 1 achievement in their 6 levels, their 5 or 6 levels. So it should be pretty fresh. I'm looking forward to getting a fresh take on this one because honestly, it's getting kind of samey. I played Genghis Khan so many times. Thanks for the heals. I really, really liked this level when I was a kid. I remember the voice line was like, "We will ride with the Great Khan." Like, he was super enthusiastic.
4 Mongol tribes now follow the banner of Genghis Khan. The rest of the world will soon know true fear.
That's it. We have achieved success. So looks like there's another squad of Karatikitai here, lying in wait. They're not really guarding anything, so there's no real reason to go this direction. And do we miss anything cool? There's another relic here, guarded at the top of a hill by a mangonel and a bunch of cavalry archers. Now this one, I feel like this one would be really hard to get. And I know there used to be a relic somewhere else, just kind of lying around. But I don't see it, so maybe they removed it. Fun level. It's similar to Unlikely Messiah in that it's more cinematic than anything else, but I still like it anyway.
Nearly all of the Mongol tribes have united under the Great Khan. The chieftains of those tribes reluctant to join were boiled alive. Each day, new faces have taken up the bow. Unfamiliar hands hold the 9 bands of yak hair that has become Genghis' standard. There are more men and horses gathered in the camp than I ever knew existed. Horse archers and lancers, men in leather cuirass and silk armor, all lift their heads upward to the platform from where Genghis speaks. The Great Khan calls himself the punishment of God. Men smile like hungry wolves. It is dawn on the first day of the Mongol Empire.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That was fun. Next time, I'll be following up with A Life of Revenge. Until then, this is the Clever Fool, signing out.